Hello, card floppers. Welcome to One Pack Frenzy, where we open one pack of trading cards. And it is Rising Sunday, which means we usually go over a cards or IP based in Japan. Yes, this video is late because I have had a day. Let me tell you, Sundays are the worst when it comes to working, well, anywhere, honestly. But that's not important. What is we got Saekano, the movie finale. The high school story of how to raise a boring girlfriend reaches its grand finale on the stage with Wayne Schwartz. Raise a boring girlfriend? I think that'd be the last thing you want. But, what do I know? I don't date. Anyway, we got English edition, 9 cards per pack, total 100 cards, 34 types. What do we got types? Normal is Climax common, Climax rare, commons, uncommons, rare, double rare. We got special rare, triple rare, special, and secret rare. Which, how can it be a secret rare if you're telling us it's in there? I mean, wouldn't a secret rare be like not telling people it's there? I don't think they understand how secrets work. Come on. Ah, that's a goddamn pulling taffy. Alright. Sorry. Don't adjust your screen. It is literally that dark of a card. Watching a live concert, Utaha? I'm gonna go with Utaha. Level 2. Lost 1? God, it's been forever since I've done these cards, so let's try not to. So, cost 1. Okay. Level 2, cost 1. 15,000 power. She is green. Also, game novel. Auto. This ability activates up to 1 time per turn. When you use an act, choose one of your characters, and that character gets plus 1,000 power till the end of turn. Speaking of which, act 1. Tap this card. Choose one of your opponent's characters. That character cannot untap during your opponent's next stand phase. Just rest and stand. After concert party, Megumi. 1,000 power, level 0, cost 0. Auto. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, choose one character in your opponent's center stage, and that character gets minus 1,000 power until the end of turn. Auto. When this card attacks, choose one of your other game characters, and that character gets plus 1,000 power until the end of turn. Together someday, Iriri. Anyway, well, she's just game. This one's game and manga. I don't know if we're going to have game and watch in here, which would be funny, but level 1, cost 0. Auto. Bond. Qualities of a maiden Aaron. Put one game character in your waiting room at the bottom of your clock. When this card is played and placed on the stage, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one qualities of a maiden Aaron in your waiting room and return to your hand. Act. Tap this card. Choose one of your qualities of the maiden Aaron, and that character gets plus 2,500 power and plus 1 soul until end of turn. Nice. Trust and Expectations, Sonoko. Well, you gotta have those. 5,000 power. She's just novel. Level 1, cost 0. Continuous. Sudden Hospital Admission Akane. Oh. That doesn't sound good for Akane. In your hand gets minus 1 cost. Act. Put one Sudden Hospital Admission Akane from your hand into your waiting room. Choose one of your opponent's characters and return it to their hand. Act. Tap this card, choose one of your game or novel characters, and that character gets plus 2,500 power until the end of turn. Okay, that's pretty good. Watching a live concert, Iriri. She is 4,000 power. As opposed to this one watching the concert, it was only 1,500. Man, that concert must be good, boosting yellow. Level 3, cost 2, continuous assist. All of your characters in front of this card get plus 2,000 power. Oh, she's hiding. Auto. When this card is placed on stage from your hand, draw one card. Choose one card in your hand, put it in your waiting room, choose up to one of your opponent's characters, and return it to their hands. I was going to say slap them on the face, but yeah. Act. Pay 1. Put this card at the bottom of your stack. Look at up to 3 cards from the top of your deck. Choose up to one card from among them. Put it into your hand, and put the rest in your waiting room. Not bad for 4,000 power. Waiting for her date, Megumi. She's game. 1,000 power, level 0, cost 0, continuous. If this card is in your waiting room, and you do not have a waiting for her date, Megumi, in your memory, I can't remember it, this card's card name will also be regarded as Ideal Girl Megumi. Oh, nice. Auto. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, reveal the top card of your deck. If the card is a game character, put it into your hand, choose one card in your hand, and put it in your waiting room. Otherwise, return it to its original place. So, technically cycling. Auto. CX combo. Memory. If this card is in your memory and you do not have another waiting for her date Megumi in your memory, when your other ideal girl Megumi at direct attacks, if How to Raise a Boy and Girlfriend is in your climax area, you may deal 1 damage to your opponent. Damage may be cancelled. Well, that's a lot of words for Bupkis. Gathered again, Azumi. Hey, Azumi. She is 6,000 power. Game manga. Level 2, cost 2. If continuous. If you have 2 or more other game characters, this card gets plus 4,000 power. Damn. Were the other 2 yellow cards game? She's game. And she's game. So, boom. There we go. 4,000 power. Huzzah! Thanks, Aaron. Iribi. Auto. Pay 1. When this card attacks, if you have another Gathered Again Tomoya, you may pay the cost. If you do, during the attack, perform a trigger check 2 times in the trigger step. Auto. 1. At the beginning of the encore step, if you do not have another tapped character in your center stage, you may pay the cost. If you do, tap this card. Tappy tappy. Just our rare. Oh, kind of shiny. It's kind of a nice little foil effect. Straightforward emotions, Megumi. Simple enough. She is 10,000 power. Holy shit. It's over 9,000. Level 3, cost 2. She's game. More hair. Continuous memory. If you have 2 or more cards in your memory, and all of the cards in your memory have Megumi in their card name, this card gets -1 level when in your hand. Easier to summon, I guess. When this card is placed... Auto. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, put up to one card from the top of your deck into your stack and perform the following action. You may choose one of your opponent's level 1 or higher characters. If you do, your opponent chooses one level X or lower character in their waiting room and then exchanges them. X is equal to the level of the character you chose -1. So basically replace for a smaller level. Best incident. Ma'am, you're on your back. I don't know how good that incident can be. Continuous. All your characters get plus 1,000 power and plus 1 soul. Gold. When this card triggers, return this card to your hand. You may put the top card of your deck into your stack. Cool. Yeah, that's pretty good intentions. Alright. Let's do the rundown. I've noticed every time I get a common cinema, a climax common, it's always the same thing. All your characters get a plus 1,000 soul power and plus 1 soul. So it's kind of like, same thing with different names. So, this is pretty good, especially 10,000 power. Holy shit. I mean, there's some freaking Dragon Ball Z characters that are less powerful than that. Which would be kind of funny to have Wayne Schwartz go up against Dragon Ball. That would be funny as hell. Have Megumi just knock out Goku. It's like, you thought One Punch Man would be nasty. Anyway. But she's good. That is really good. Especially helps out what you got. Gathered Again Izumi is good. I mean, if you have... I mean, you got 2 game characters out. She's automatically boosted to 10,000 power. About as nasty as Miss Straightforward Emotions there. Plus her autos are pretty good. You tap someone for needing it. This is an if-then situation. If you have Sudden Hospital Mission Akane, it works. Otherwise, it's just sitting there. So, not impressed. This one's pretty good. You basically make it mean other cards and that are activated by that character card. Not a bad deal. So, yeah, see, that again, that's an if-then. If you have qualities of a main Iriri, then she works. Otherwise, kind of just sits there. Not really being useful. That's a pretty freaking sick concert. Like I said, she's up 4,000 power. Yeah, it's, definitely nasty though, because she boosts anyone in front of her, because you had a front row and a back row. Kind of like Verse. But, so yeah, that's pretty good all around. It was pretty good. Kind of knock them, knock one of their more powerful pain in the ass characters. Plus, she can boost one of her own. So it's pretty good for starting out. Good starter character. That's all right. Yeah, I mean, she's good to block someone else. I mean, I don't know if you can see, because like literally, you think you can't see this. I'm looking directly at the thing with light, and it's like, good lord. I think you have to sign a waiver saying you're not Anish Kapoor, or looking at this card on behalf of Anish Kapoor. So yeah, but MVP for me anyway is going to be Iriri watching a live concert, because that is just nasty all around. I mean, yeah, it's just as dark, but I mean, still. So that is Saekano the movie finale. How to Raise a Boring Girlfriend, which, I mean, if you're taking her to a concert, you're obviously not going to be having a boring girlfriend. And by the way, if you really want a boring girlfriend, I question your taste, my dude. In any case, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a fantastic day.